Everyone, and welcome back to the Glow Zone. I hope you all had a wonderful week, and I'm very happy to see you back here again. This week, what we're going to cover is the importance of washing your face and how to do it properly. So, to start off, why is it so important for you to cleanse your face? It's the first step in improving your skin. So before you can start using all these like actives like AHAs and vitamin C and SPF and all that stuff, you want to start with a clean canvas. Because if you think about it, if you're going to start using ingredients and products that are going to try and accelerate that cell turnover, as well as push ingredients into your skin, you want to make sure that you have a clean slate to start with. So it's just those ingredients going into your skin, as opposed to bacteria and dirt and whatever you may have picked up throughout the day. Because your skin acts as a barrier to your whole outside world to getting to the inside of your body. So you want to make sure that's cleansed and beautiful before you start doing things on top of it. There's also a lot of talk on the internet whether or not you should be cleansing once a day or twice a day. So that definitely varies from person to person as well as skin type to skin type. So for me, I cleanse both in the morning and at night, but I only double cleanse at nighttime. I could probably get away with only cleansing at night. It's just something that I've always done. I just have the habit of always washing twice a day, but I always use very gentle, non-stripping cleansers and lots of products to build up my barrier and keep it very intact. So this will allow me to still have very healthy skin without stripping it, and again, gives me that clean slate to start doing everything I need. I'd also like to cover the hype that's around double cleansing and why is it so important. So as you can see, I'm also going to put a little side clip of it here. This was me waking up in the morning. I didn't wash it and put any water or anything on just yet, but I grabbed a little cotton pad with micellar water on it just to wipe off, just to show you that sometimes some debris does build up on your face overnight. Again, I'm more normal to dry. But if you are really dry skin, you are not really going to be producing much oil or debris on your face, so you can generally get away with just splashing with water. Double cleansing is really good and usually done with oils, which is super ideal for dry skin. But again, because you don't need to cleanse in the morning, you only do this at nighttime. When you are cleansing at nighttime, you use a pump of oil, a non-comedogenic oil, and this will help to break down your SPF, which you should be wearing every single day, all the dirt and debris that may have built up on your face, as well as all the other hydrating and oily, heavy products that you may be using. So you use that to break it down, massage that into your face for about like 20 to 30 seconds, grab a little bit of water and lather up again in your hands. Then you just, again, rinse your face off. Oil cleansing is also super great at helping you remove makeup and helping you properly cleanse your skin at night before you start using all of your more active and more intense products. I will also show you, I'm gonna wear makeup today, and I'll show you how much more effective it is taking this off with oil as opposed to with a makeup remover wipe. You can also use micellar water. Again, like as I was saying before, it's also very effective and really gentle on the skin. However, if you have drier skin, you can find that this may not be as enjoyable or may not be as beneficial as using oil, because oil is also replenishing, like it's just doing less of a job at stripping your skin of oils because it is an oil. Whereas micellar water cleans with micelles, which is totally fine. It is just more of a water-based ingredient, so it will be more stripping for your skin. Either way, you can generally try it out yourself and decide what works best for you. It's just, I think oil works best for everybody. It's good for all skin types, including oily skin, because you want it to attract the oil on your skin without stripping it. It's great for normal, great for aging, great for dry, sensitive skin as well. You just gotta try out whatever works out best for you in the market. Micellar water is still awesome, it's great. It's even good to use as a pre-cleansing step to like remove your makeup and then go in with your oil and then go in with your cleanser. I've seen lots of people doing that as well. The only thing I don't really recommend with is cleansing with your cleanser twice, just because it can be a little bit stripping after you use it twice, even if it is really gentle, and it does not give the same effect as using oil to cleanse your skin first. Double cleansing is a wonderful thing. It's super helpful. It helps to clear out your acne and just make your skin look that much better. It's all up to you if you want to incorporate that into your routine, but it's a nice little additive to have. For the most part, if you have drier skin, cleansing just once a day, just splash water on in the morning and maybe use a hydrating toner is more ideal than if you have oily skin to wash once a day. So again, how I said, it depends on your skin type. Having oily skin, you definitely need to wash both in the morning and at night, just because your skin is already overproducing the amount of oil, and that attracts bacteria, etc., etc. So even though you're keeping your skin super hydrated and such throughout the night, it should stop producing so much oil, but you still need to cleanse both in the morning and at night. But just do like as I do and use a very gentle cleanser at both times, and make sure that you're replenishing all that nutrients back into your skin. So how do you cleanse properly? So I'm gonna have a step-by-step to show you here with a nice cutaway on the side to continue to explain. So the first thing that you wanna do is make sure your hands are clean. So you wanna wash your face. I usually do my cleansing before I get into the shower, and that's usually after I've exercised or done something else. And you know, like obviously we're washing our hands a lot more during this pandemic, and that's great that people are suddenly cleaning their hands better. Either way, you don't know what's on your hand because you do use it to touch everything, including like your phone, including your doorknobs, etc. Which even if they are generally really clean because it's inside of your own home, you still want to make sure you cleanse before you start cleansing your face, just so that it's a more effective cleanse. So you do that. You then wet your face first, just because your products will not lather up properly on dry skin unless it's like it states or indicates so on the product. Then you want to grab a little bit of there, make sure you foam it up in your hands so that you get a nice lather, which I will show you. And then you just do work in circular motions gently along your face, all along your hairline, as well as down your neck, because I see that forgotten a lot when I'm watching like skincare videos and such, and just like skincare content on Instagram and sometimes YouTube and everything like that. You want to make sure that you don't forget these areas, because this area gets just as much sun exposure and faces just as much environmental damage, etc. So you just want to make sure that you're keeping it as well cleansed. And you want to use all of your products down to at least your neckline. Further the better, but at least to your neckline. Then what you want to do, you want to use a separate towel than your body towel. You don't want to use the same towel that you use to dry your hair as well on your face. It's not a huge deal. However, it's just better because you use like heavy products such as conditioners and the shampoos and such like that, all of which can be comedogenic, which comedogenic means that it can clog your pores. And if it clogs your pores, that equals breakouts. So that's why we recommend to use a separate towel as opposed to sharing the same towel. The next thing that you want to keep in mind is you wash for a full 60 seconds at least. 60 seconds allows your cleanser time to fully activate and actually correctly cleanse your skin, remove debris, and if it has actives in it such as acids, because I know a lot of cleansers do contain that, it does give that a full chance to actually activate and work on your skin. That brings us into our next point as well, which is using a cleanser that is specific for your skin type. So for me, I'm normal to dry, so I can kind of get away with a little bit more. However, because of that dryness aspect, I'm always looking for products that are going to be gentle or replenishing or hydrating or moisturizing, because I want it to give me that moisture that my skin is not producing itself. In the same light, if you have oily skin, you're going to use something that is hydrating, that has salicylic acid in it, or more foaming, such like that. But you still, I think you always want to aim for something more gentle, but especially if you know your specific skin needs, make sure you're using a cleanser for that. Or you're aging and older, you want to use like antioxidant-rich cleansers, you want to use exfoliating cleansers, etc. The last thing I want to say is to make sure you're cleansing your skin in cool to lukewarm water as opposed to hot water. I've definitely referenced this in like my how to get rid of ingrowns video, but I'm just gonna say it again. So what you do is you make sure you're cleansing your skin not in hot water, because that hot water actually increases your dehydration levels, which you do not want for healthier skin. So you use cool to lukewarm only. This will just give you a much more beneficial, healthier glow to your skin, and you know, your skin will just thank you for it. So just cold, lukewarm water, why not? So those are my tips on how to properly wash your face and explaining why it's so important to do so. So I hope this video was informative and helpful for anyone who was watching, and I hope this was also interesting. Please leave me some comments down below for anything else that you want to see me talk about on this channel, as well as follow my socials, which are also listed down below if you want to see more skincare related content, especially on my Instagram and on my TikTok. All right, thank you so much for tuning in again. I'll see you all next week, and I hope you have an awesome week. Thank you. Bye.